and I want to 50th anniversary year. So having this press conference and having this auction at this time is just such a wonderful point in MassArt's history. And when our college was founded in 1873, it was created to meet the demands of an emerging industrial economy. And now 150 years later, we are still doing that. We are still meeting the needs of a changing economy that is driven by innovation and creativity. And I might add, we're doing that as the only freestanding, independent public college of art and design in the country. That's a very significant thing. So thank you. We're very proud of that history. And one of our core values, clearly, it's in the DNA of the place, is access. And that means ensuring the education that we offer is high quality, world-class, affordable, and equitable. And that's why I'm so very excited about today's announcement. In just a few moments, we'll hear from our mayor, Mayor Wu. Welcome, wonderful to have you here, who will share more on how we are partnering with her administration in the city of Boston to ensure that no one's economic circumstances will impede their ability to access a higher education. I'm also eager for you to hear in a moment or two from Diva Barbosa Oliveira. And it's wonderful to have you here today, Diva. Diva is an architectural design major here at MassArt and is a perfect example of the extraordinary students who are attending MassArt. It is students and graduates of MassArt, like Diva, who strengthen and enrich our communities, shape our economy, and who will lead the city of Boston, the Commonwealth, and beyond to new heights. While our college may look a little different than it did in 1873, and it does look a little different than it did in 1873, we are still very proud to be educating students to meet the times, to meet the needs of the changing times. Our graduates are web designers, user experience designers, art directors, urban planners, architects, teachers, video game and fashion designers, to name just a few. And as I've said before, and anyone who works with me will hear this over and over and over again, is that I think every problem, big and small, would be better solved if we called for artistic, creative interventions. We would have better, more inclusive outcomes with an artist, a designer, a maker at every single table, from climate to culture to equity to social justice. I think we should be working on that. And so today we are so proud to continue with our mission to make that even more accessible to more students and to strengthen our partnership with the City of Boston and our mayor. And it is now my great pleasure and honor to welcome Mayor Michelle Wu to MassArt, and please join me in welcoming the mayor to the podium.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much, Dr. Grant. It's such a treat to be here and to have this match up with a very important time in your institution's history, but also a very exciting time with the auctions happening Saturday night. You said Saturday night, take a look around, help support this great jewel in Boston and celebrate our students' work and beautify your home or office or spaces with these incredible pieces of art as well. I want to recognize a couple additional folks. We have a lot of partners here in the room who are ensuring that Boston is a city that's green and growing and first for families and creating and connecting all of our residents and communities. Many have been involved with the initiatives that we've been focused on to ensure we're creating pathways debt-free and with the full supports that our young people need into pathways right here, to job opportunities right here in our city. So many of our higher education institutions have been incredible partners in helping us expand what the city's been doing. I want to thank and recognize Dr. Joyce Taylor Gibson, who you'll hear from shortly, who is the Executive Vice President of Academic and Student Affairs at Roxbury Community College. I'm told that Dr. Aisha Francis from Benjamin Franklin Cummings Institute of Technology is here. Thank you for all your leadership. Neil Sullivan from the PIC. Long time partner for the city, and we're going to have a monster youth jobs number this summer. the president of Urban College, Clea Andreadis. President of Mass Bay, David Padel. And I know we have representatives from Bunker Hill Community College here as well. They are involved in many, many of our initiatives. And of course, I can't wait to hear Diva share her insights in a little bit too. On the city side, the folks who have made these types of partnerships possible and are really reaching out into communities to connect all of our residents with these opportunities. Trin Nguyen, who is the Chief of Worker Empowerment, who along with her staff leads, Katie Gall and Shanique Joseph, have done so much to make this possible. Cara Elliott Ortega, Chief of Arts and Culture for the City of Boston, who's been hosting several sessions about how arts can help us not only see ourselves and see each other and connect, but solve problems and build community. We have the Director of the Mayor's Office of Immigrant Advancement, Monique, and our City Councilor, Kenzie Bach. Executive Director of Post-Secondary Initiatives from the Boston Public Schools, Marcia Innes Mitchell. And many, many other city team members who have poured in so much to this. We had a little bit of an exciting announcement kicking this off last year when Congresswoman Presley and students, faculty, and staff at Bunker Hill Community College helped us announce the federal funding that Representative Presley secured, expanding Boston's tuition-free community college program. We talked then about how that funding would go directly to closing gaps in the city, reinforcing supports for students and young people, and we've seen the outcomes already match that. The impact is clear. Students in the tuition-free community college program are 3 times more likely to graduate from community college than peers who don't have the supports associated with this program. These young people earn more credits, enjoy higher employment rates, and report higher earnings. So we know and we've seen that it works. Today, we are thrilled to be here at Mass College of Art and Design to build on last year's announcement and create even more opportunities for Boston students, expanding our access to be truly universal. So 3 key ways that that's happening. First, starting this fall, the tuition-free community college program will be expanding to include all Boston residents, regardless of your income level, age, graduation year, or immigration status. We are a city for lifelong learning, and we believe that every Boston resident who wants to earn the skills and knowledge to give back to our communities and build a life here should be able to do so, and we are eager for their contributions. Secondly, to meet growing demand for industry-recognized certifications, the tuition-free community college funding will now apply to high-demand, short-term certifications as well. These are critical in helping students break into some of our city's biggest industries. You see the need for a lot of licensure and certifications in healthcare, in renewable energy jobs, in information technology. But because these certifications aren't covered by federal financial aid, they remain out of reach for too many. So we are proud to be taking gaps to make sure that's no longer the case here in Boston. And third, for students with an outstanding balance at a partner college, the tuition-free community college program will now pay off up to $2,500 in debt if that balance is preventing them from re-enrolling. So these investments are funded by $3 million from the Federal Rescue Plan dollars. Thank you so much to the City Council for helping to allocate those, led by Councilor Bach, who chaired that committee. And that supplements the $1 million that was made possible by the community project funding secured by Congresswoman Presley. Finally, we know that the creative economy is one of the fastest growing industries in our city and across the Commonwealth. And when we think about the kinds of complex, adaptive challenges that are the most pressing for our city today, and the kind of imaginative, innovative, human-centered thinking needed to address those challenges, the importance of ensuring equitable access to a high-quality arts and design education couldn't be clearer. That's why we're so excited to announce, I guess as you can tell from us being here, that MassArt will be joining our tuition-free community college cohort as our newest partner school. From this point forward, Pell-eligible students who transfer to MassArt from the Benjamin Franklin Cummings Institute of Technology, Bunker Hill Community College, Massasoit Community College, Mass Bay Community College, Roxbury Community College, or the Urban College of Boston will have their tuition, fees, and mandatory supplies fully covered. Boston's tuition-free community college program is just one of many ways that we are working to create more opportunities for our students. And I know Superintendent Skipper she's tied up at a very important BPS event, but she has been just relentless in making sure that this program will complement the initiatives that our Boston Public Schools are working on, from our early college and innovation pathways to Success Boston and the Boston Opportunity Agenda. We will guarantee that every tool and resource available to close gaps in our education system and create a wraparound system to support the success of all of our students and learners happens as quickly as possible in our city. So thank you again to our Office of Workforce Development, as well as now 7, including MassArt, of our partner institutions. And thank you to everyone here for investing in and believing in the people of Boston and our future by opening doors for each and every one of our residents eager to build it. Next up, after I give a few comments in Spanish, will be my pleasure to turn it over to Dr. Joyce Taylor Gibson of Roxbury Community College. Okay, un poco en español. El año pasado tuve la oportunidad de juntarme con la congresista Presley y estudiantes, facultad y personal de Bunker Hill Community College para celebrar la financiación federal que la congresista ayudó a asegurar la ampliación de nuestro programa de colegiatura gratis de colegio comunitario. Fue un anuncio emocionante que nos ayudó a cerrar brechas y reforzar los apoyos a nuestros estudiantes y jóvenes. A veces se habla de la educación como el gran igualador, pero eso solo es cierto cuando el acceso a la educación también es igualitario. Los estudiantes del programa tienen 3 veces más probabilidades de graduarse en el colegio comunitario que sus compañeros que no cuentan con el apoyo del programa. Obtienen más créditos, disfruten de mayores tasas de empleo y ganan mayores ingresos. Sabemos que este modelo funciona. Por eso, hoy estoy encantada de estar aquí en el Massachusetts College of Art and Design para seguir avanzando a partir del anuncio del año pasado, creando aún más oportunidades para los estudiantes de Boston y ampliando nuestro acceso para que sea verdaderamente universal. Lo haremos de 3 maneras clave. Primero, a partir de este otoño, el programa se ampliará para incluir a todos los residentes de Boston, independientemente de su nivel de ingresos, edad, año de graduación o estatus migratorio. Segundo, para satisfacer la demanda de certificaciones reconocidas por ciertas industrias, la financiación de este programa se aplicará ahora a certificaciones a corto plazo de gran demanda. Estas certificaciones son fundamentales para ayudar a los estudiantes a introducirse en algunas de las industrias más importantes de nuestra ciudad: sanidad, energías renovables y tecnologías de la información. Y finalmente, para los estudiantes con un saldo pendiente en una universidad asociada, este programa pagará hasta $2,500 de deuda si ese saldo les impide volver a matricularse. Estas inversiones se financiarán con $3 millones de fondos federales, además de la inversión de $1 millón hecha posible gracias a financiación asegurada por la congresista. Por último, sabemos que la economía creativa es una de las industrias de más rápido crecimiento en nuestra ciudad, en todo Massachusetts. Y cuando pensamos en el tipo de retos complejos y adaptables que son los más acuciantes para nuestra ciudad hoy, y en el tipo de pensamiento imaginativo, innovador y centrado en el ser humano que se necesita para afrontar esos retos, la importancia de garantizar un acceso equitativo a una educación artística de alta calidad no podría ser más clara. Por eso, me alegra muchísimo anunciar que MassArt se unirá a nuestra red de este programa con nuestra escuela asociada más reciente. Ahora, los estudiantes elegibles que se transfieren a MassArt del Instituto de Tecnología Benjamin Franklin Cummings, Bunker Hill Community College, Massasoit Community College, Mass Bay Community College, Roxbury Community College o el Urban College de Boston tendrán su matrícula, tasas y materiales obligatorios totalmente cubiertos. El programa es solo una de las muchas maneras en que estamos trabajando para crear más oportunidades para nuestros estudiantes. Este programa es un complemento a muchas de las iniciativas que estamos trabajando en la Escuela Pública de Boston también. Estamos utilizando todas las herramientas y recursos disponibles para corregir las deficiencias de nuestro sistema educativo y crear un sistema integral diseñado para apoyar el éxito de todos nuestros estudiantes y alumnos. Quiero volver a dar gracias a nuestra oficina de desarrollo laboral, así como a las 7, ahora con MassArt, de nuestras instituciones asociadas. Gracias por invitar a nuestra gente y en nuestro futuro abriendo las puertas a todos, cada uno de nuestros residentes. Okay, thank you so much. And now on to Dr. Joyce Gibson.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning. It is good to be here. Thank you, Dr. Grant, Mayor, Dina. I am here representing Roxbury Community College, and our president, Jackie Jenkins Scott, could not be here, so I'm a good substitute. Okay, it's exciting to be here in part because we were part of the charter community colleges when this program began. And so we are thrilled to be part of the expansion, continue to be part of the expansion. We are very proud of our students and the community we represent. And I want you to know that we continue to support an affordable, accessible education as much as we can. A little bit about our students. Most of our students are part-time, as in a lot of the community colleges. The average age of our student is 31. So we do have students right out of high school, but we have a working adult, usually with family, who is then trying to get an education. And you know that education is the currency by which we market our community, our country, and it's just the ticket that we need. We also have a strong workforce program. So degrees are fine, but certifications, as have been mentioned already, are really important. And completion at both those levels is really important for us. We recognize that this partnership, now that it's expanded and covers so much, is going to be wonderful for our enrollment. We're excited about that and look forward to working with our partners to make this even a better program. So as I leave you now, I want to remind you that we are celebrating 50. So exciting that you all are at 150, and we'll keep growing, and we want to be at another event where we're celebrating our completions with our graduates in workforce programs and degrees. Thank you very much.
Okay, and now the most important part of our program, we're excited and thrilled to hear from a student, tuition-free community college transfer student in the program at MassArt, Diva Barbosa de Oliveira.
Good morning, all. As you can see, I'm a little bit nervous, but I hope I can do this right. My name is Diva Barbosa de Oliveira, and I have been a student at MassArt since fall 2022, when I was transferred here from Bunker Hill Community College. My major is architecture. Architecture was a discovery that came after a deep observation of my day-to-day simple pleasures, like admiring building facades, analyzing the texture of each material used, questioning how the building is supported, how it brings people together, and how it relates to the community where I live. The tuition-free community college program will help me achieve this recent but deep passion that I have been indulging myself with while acquiring more knowledge about it, with the hope I will be able to give back to the community. I believe this will provide accessible education for students who can give so much more to the society but don't have financial conditions to invest in them. The program will allow them to make their contribution and accomplish their dream career. As Martin Luther King once said, "I have a dream today." We shall all have career dreams and be able to achieve them. My experience with MassArt has been amazing. I have had professors and great professors and human beings that are not afraid to demonstrate how passionate they are about what they do, which is sharing. This has increased my motivation to wake up every day and come to school. I am very grateful for this opportunity presented to me, which add more safety, confidence, motivation, and inspiration to truly dedicate to my studies. A huge thank you to MassArt community. Thank you, Mrs. Mayor. Thank you all for your help and support.
Any questions about the program or about the 150th anniversary of this great institution? Okay, thank you so much for joining us.